Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Here we are again. Another day. We survived, didn't we? Well, I hope everyone is doing okay. The weather was perfect today. I got 50 of these for like $2, and actually they're probably the worst candles in the whole wide world. I hope everyone is doing okay. I hope everyone is being very, very careful. So I have to enjoy life. So I had some jasmine tea that I bought at 99¢ only for 50% off. When I first started drinking tea, I go, well, you know, that sounds horrible, flowers. It's really good. It's kind of an acquired taste. So I want to enjoy life as much as I possibly can. Okay, so now I have a really, really cheap meal plan for a week. And how I came up with this is the same way I used to prevail in hair. Because from the time I was 16 until I was 65, I stood in a shop all day long, every day, most of the time 7 days a week, sometimes from 8 until 8, and I did hair. So what I was doing is I was cooking, you guys, a lot. Am I a chef? No, but I have come up with some good stuff. And so I came up with a really cheap meal plan that's good. It is two bean meals, 2 rice meals, 2 chicken meals, and 1 pasta meal. So let me give you a shot. Now, I made a little chart so that, you know, it wouldn't be tedious. I started out with the beans and then the rice meal and then the chicken meal, and I put the pasta in the middle, and then it starts over. So, the trick is to find good meals that are cheap that you like. That's the entire trick. And so what I want to do is find like bean meals that I don't mind eating once or twice a week. Preferably twice, because they're very, very cheap. So I came up with one. And how I came up with it is I was in Walmart and I saw this woman buying baked beans a lot. I bought this at Dollar Tree, and I said, wow, do you have a good recipe? And she goes, yeah, I do. And it was really easy, and it was, she gets a can of beans, and she squeezes the liquid out. And I thought, yeah, I can see how that would make the beans taste better. And then brown sugar, and she cooked bacon and put bacon on top, and then, you know, that was the baked beans. So I decided to devise my own bean meal, and I will show you. My apartment smells good. This is hot. I made a sausage with baked beans, ladies, and her friend said I put barbecue sauce in mine. So what I did is I put a sausage in mine, and then I put barbecue sauce on the sausage. So take a look at this tastiness. Ow. Yikes. I want to show you guys without killing myself. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I have gotten more recipes by striking up conversations. Well, that was my job. I would talk all day long to my clients. So this is a good bean meal. This will do. And then to go with it, I had some corn that I bought at 99¢ only, 50% off. So, you know, there's no sense in spending a fortune on beans. So the trick is finding bean meals you like. So the way I like it, and I will show you. Yummy. I could eat sausages. These were cheap sausages too. I bought, as fate would have it. I really believe that God put that woman in my path. and that this recipe will really bless people. And if you have a good bean meal, can you put it in the comments so we can all share? So $1 if I ate the whole can of beans, which would be a lot, that would be $1. So say maybe $2 maximum for this. This will do. And then I usually eat this this kind of sausage with mustard. I didn't take my mustard out. I wanted mustard. It's going to taste so better, much better with mustard. Yeah. What else did I make? Okay, now I'm on the muffin top. Why should we eat muffins? Why shouldn't we just eat muffin tops? Muffin tops are delicious. Also, I made muffins like cookies that were delicious as well. So that'll do. Now, okay, I was watching a video. I forgot the name of the video. Maybe I still have it in my notebook somewhere. It was such a good video, you guys. That's why I gotta write everything, is I had terrible memory, a really terrible memory. You gotta get a notebook. You gotta write everything in your notebook. I think it's in this one. Ah! Not ah. Oh, shoot. Here it is. I was watching a good video. Coffee with Kate, Urban Stead Life, what I learned from my cheap friends. So we were talking about standard of living. And so, you've got your food. Now, am I going to be malnourished eating this? No. And then what you want to find is cheap housing. That is very, very important. Now, you have to be careful. Like, remember the place I lived and I couldn't trust them not to want their apartment back? Can you imagine in the middle of this pandemic, I want my apartment back? But I think it's a good idea to, you know, maybe pay a little bit more if you possibly can afford it. I live in a good area, but unfortunately, this was like a hub for the protests. So that is really bad and really, really undesirable. But I know, like, from what I saw, those people do not live here. But that doesn't mean they didn't run in. And the protest was right across the street from the police department. And I mean, they just tore up La Mesa. So you want cheap housing, but safe housing. But mainly, you want to make sure, and that was from the video I told you guys that I already forgot, and that was one of her points she learned from her poor friend, is it doesn't have to be a really nice place, just keep your house clean. Okay, what your house is really is a clean, dry place to sleep. Okay, people with money are sleeping in a clean, dry place that's a whole lot nicer, but basically it's a clean, dry place to sleep. So there's only one thing about a clean and dry place to sleep. Take a bath before you go to bed, and you know your bed won't get messed up. So as far as a clean, dry place to sleep, it doesn't have to be that clean as long as your bed is clean, as long as you take out the garbage and stuff like that. Now, let's have some mustard on this. This is delicious. You know what I love to do? I love to barbecue these, and right off the grill, I bake this at 350. I like to eat these. I hope I don't burn my mouth, but if I do burn my mouth, it's going to be worth it. My mouth is watering. Now for the bean part, I have a lot of bacon in my bean part. Look. Yummy. I really love it. For the whole can, I just put 1 tablespoon brown sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, you can use pancake syrup. That's good too. Okay, today, Life with Patty. Life with Patty had a really, really good show. Stock up and stay out. Massive grocery haul. That is a good point. Just make a massive grocery haul and then you're done for a month. I do that, but I also stockpile up on a daily basis because who knows what is going to happen. And what she had that I really liked is she stocked up on tomato soup. So I will take a little trip to Aldi's and biscuits. And I did buy biscuits for making sausage and biscuits. But I was thinking, how about some tasty breakfast sandwiches? And she's going to be making macaroni salad. Go to Life with Patty and subscribe. The other woman's name does not stay with me. It just doesn't. That's what's good about your channel name like Life with Patty. You're not going to forget. Well, I already told it to you guys once. I have a little list of things I'm going to be stockpiling. Chives, celery flakes, dill pickle relish, capers, SOS pads, and dish sponges. Okay, so now. Alright, now. Yesterday, I bought these cookies at Walmart, and I never noticed they had really good cookies for like $1.30-something. Well, today, and you can see I already opened them, look at these. How about these? These will do. These were good. Then I bought 4 more muffins. Chocolate chip. These will make good muffin tops. Triple berry, blueberry, and wild berry. Okay, so I got this free in the laundry room. This would be good to make in baked beans. And then, okay, so in the middle of the month, you know, pasta, you can have macaroni and cheese, but you can also have spaghetti. So I bought Italian sausage. These were really cheap, $1.04, 4 cheese, and meat. So that would take me through the month. Now, I have one more thing that I bought that I want to show you. Yes, how about these? I have never tried these. So I kind of had to buy these to try these because, you know, Snickers with creamy peanut butter. I'm also buying candy with almonds, so let's try it. I like to keep my my candies in the refrigerator. I'm just going to take a little bite because I want to savor my candies. I'm going to eat both packages. You know that diet I'm on? Yes, I've been very, very good on my diet, but right now I'm cheating. $1. I have one more thing, and then I'm done. All day long, I've been feng shuiing the house. That means I've been doing housework. Very unpleasant. Okay, I want to talk to you guys about the you-know-what. It's spiking again out here, and it's spiking. Do not catch this crap. Don't do it. We know someone, they went to a Harlem Globetrotter basketball game. This was before anybody knew how treacherous it was. They went with a nurse. The nurse gave it to the husband, not on purpose. The husband gave it to the wife, not on purpose. He did everything. He stayed in a motel. He did everything right. And then the mother-in-law got it and died. Maybe you will survive. Maybe someone else in the family will not be so lucky. Okay, I've seen all kinds of crazy stuff, including supposed doctors, although eye doctors, dentists, and what are they called? Not psychiatrists, because psychiatrists are MDs, but psychologists, disputing the germ theory. Okay, why do we wash our hands after we go to the bathroom if there's no germs? Okay, so now why not wear gloves so you don't get it on your hands in the first place, so you don't get anything in your eyes, in your mouth, on your babies, in your house? That is why I wear gloves. Why wear a mask? Okay, for one thing, the masks most of us get, I'll show you one that I've got, are better than nothing. That's all you can say about these masks. And you have to wear them in most places. Now, I want to show you something I see. Okay, you're complying. You've got a mask on, right? How about this one? No, it would be this. How about this? Can you see how this might be a little bit better and better protection? Okay, so now how this happens is you inhale their air and it goes into your lungs, it goes into your bloodstream, and you catch this stuff. So what you want to do is you want to wear a mask to give yourself as much protection as possible. I'm not here to argue, I'm just trying to tell you. You want to protect yourself from inhaling anything. Okay, now about social distancing. I got into it with an old lady because she came up right behind me when I was checking out. And so fortunately, I was by the credit card machine, but what she did, which was so damn stupid, is she created a cluster. So I was in the front to get out, and if it was much worse, I would have left, and I have left. I have been in stores where they would have clusters of 30 people, and when I called the manager, you know, I'm not there to argue. I'm just trying to get some groceries. I'm here, she's there. Now, they have checkers on both sides of her, and then the person in back of her came up. So she has created a let's see, 5-person cluster. And in this particular store, they are slow. So I told her, listen, just let me get out of here. Don't come up any closer. She wanted to argue. This was my job, these kind of people. So I just let her know, no matter how rude she was, don't advance any further because of the corona. So this is what you want to protect yourself, is clusters. Okay, you don't know how, and now say you have like a bandana with spaces in the front. You don't know how virulent this stuff can be. Now, in science, we have the sum of the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. So there's 5 of us. Each one of us is a little part, but all together we're creating a sum of exhaling air. Further up more, it is not safe for the checkers, and then, you know, the checkers can spread it all over. So that is all I wanted to say on that. Except for one thing. It is strongly possible that there are paid agitators. I've had a couple of incidents, and I said to myself, I could swear they're doing this on purpose, because like when the lady advanced, it's like, I dare you to say something. And so I said, that's it, no closer. And she said, you're rude. I said, I told you, no closer. So we have to remember the old lady that coughed in the there was an old lady in San Jose. A woman was not watching her kids, so the old lady coughed in the baby's face. Don't say these old people couldn't be agitators too. I actually had like some street woman looking person cough in my face after I so graciously held the bathroom door open for her. So, what I do in these kind of places is I just buy one or two things, I dash in and I dash out. So, okay, you guys, watch out yourselves, watch out, and don't say to yourself there's no such thing as paid agitators. You don't know that. You don't know who these people are, you don't know where these people came from, and it's a very dangerous time. Also, you know, these people that were in the huge crowds, chances are they're not even from your area. So be very, very careful. It's very, very dangerous, and God bless you all. Ugh.